Welcome Year 12 to your guide on how to write your UCAS personal statement. Before we go into the details, you have a Microsoft Word online document set up for you by either your tutor or by Mr. Matthews, and this would have been shared with you already. Please make sure you can access it, and if you can't, to get in contact with Mr. Matthews or Mr. Clark, and we will explain it further. You should be able to access it by logging onto your Microsoft Word online and looking at documents that have been shared with you, and it should be there. This is the file that you should complete your personal statement on for a number of reasons. Firstly, it makes it really easy for us to give you feedback. Secondly, it means you cannot lose it. And thirdly, it will stop lots of emails being sent around needlessly. Please make sure that you share your file with any teachers you'd like to review your personal statement, or your head of year or head of sixth form moving forward. Right, the personal statement often causes a lot of fear amongst students because you've got to write exclusively about yourself and sell yourself to universities, which makes people feel awkward and uncomfortable. And everybody feels like that at the start of the process. And if you do feel like that, there's no need to worry. It's exactly how I felt when I had to write mine. And hopefully the information I give you over the next few minutes will help put aside a lot of those fears moving forward. So, first of all, the UCAS personal statement is for sort of two things. Firstly, for you to be able to show your motivation, commitment, make good impressions to universities, and to sell yourself as to why you deserve to be given a place on a particular course. It's really, 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 really important because you will not have AS grades as previous years have. But universities do look at your GCSE grades and references from your teachers' predicted grades to make that decision. However, a lot of that decision is based on your personal statements. Okay, the universities use it to choose which students they would like to be on certain courses. So extremely valuable for both students and the university. So what makes an effective personal statement? Evidence of enthusiasm and motivation for your subject, understanding and experience of the subject, evidence that you've engaged academically with the subject, that you've got the relevant knowledge and skills, and you've got some originality and independence. So over the next few months, it is incredibly important, up until September, that you spend your time trying to bolster this evidence and build as much evidence as possible of academic engagement with whatever course you would like to study at university. This is sort of the structure and style of what should be included in your personal statement, and you can see that 80% be academic, including supercurricular. I'll explain supercurricular in a moment. But essentially, they want to know why you want to study the course. So what reading you've done, how it matches to your current studies at A level, and the supercurricular is what you've read, listened, watched, or visited to do with your subject, and how these complement and build your knowledge and understanding and your skills that will make you suitable for that particular course. Then 20% is about yourself. So what extracurricular activities do you do? And any transferable skills that you may have from other courses and from your hobbies, etc., etc. So what can be included? You can include anything that is relevant from your previous current studies in terms of skills towards the university course, anything that relevant with your EPQ towards the course, academic interest and activities, online courses, any outside reading, any lectures you've attended, any place you visited that's academic, any work experience or paid or unpaid work that has developed your skills that are suitable for your course, same with volunteering activities, club societies, skills-related activities, any sports, and any hobbies. The key for all of these is that it must relate or provide you with some skill that will benefit and make you a good student for that particular course. So you must link it to the course that you have chosen to study. Supercurricular. absolutely vital in having a good personal statement. So this is anything that you've pursued outside of your A levels, and this is really, really, really strong evidence that you want to study the course, that you will be a good student. So any reading you've done on your subject outside of your course, any visits you've made, any specific work experience, and the key with all of this evidence, is that you reflect upon it. How have you applied it to that subject or to that course? How has that developed your knowledge as a result? That is what universities are looking for. They don't just want, okay, a list of things you've done. They want to know how you've applied it to your studies, okay, and how that has helped develop you as a student for the course that you would like to do. Okay, um, it's quite tough, the personal statement, in terms of you don't have that much to work with. So you only have 4,000 characters or 47 lines, which roughly translates into about one page of A4. To start with, that might seem like a lot, but I promise you, when you get towards the end of the process, you'll realize that you've got way more to talk about and way more to write than you actually have space to do. So, first step is just smash out a draft, okay? Just brain dump your ideas of what you'd like to include, okay, onto your document, okay, on Microsoft Online, and just doesn't even have to be in full sentences. To just smash out all your ideas, as much as you can possibly think of that you can include right now, and also then go away and look for things that you can include in terms of any supercurricular stuff that you can do in the meantime. UCAS website, just want to point you towards the UCAS website as well, which is an excellent section on how to write a personal statement, including a brilliant video by Jane Marshall, who is an expert on writing personal statements. She actually comes and visits St. Joseph's every year, and she will be in September to talk to you all. It also has a section on what to write about, and how to write your personal statement. It has two supporting documents with that I will email to you. It's got sort of a four-step kind of mind map, with all the key information in a very nice summarized way for you to keep your focus on. And secondly, it's got a worksheet that will be excellent for planning purposes, because it breaks down what you need to include into little sections, and you can use that as a planning tool for your actual real thing. Finally, it's got a section on do's and don'ts, which I strongly suggest you read as well. Okay, key dates. During this term, we would like you all to complete at least a first draft of your personal statement, and for that to be reviewed by your chosen teacher or head of year, or sixth form member of sixth form team, by the time we finish the summer term, which I believe is the 17th of July. Okay, and then you guys will be able to start searching on UCAS for your courses and universities that you'd like to apply to, and can submit these as early as September the 8th. However, we will go into more detail with that later on, and you must obviously wait for us to check it before you submit it. It's really, really, really important. But I think you know, the key message here, that as soon as you get this done, the less stressful this process is going to be, and the happier you will be with your choices, and the more time it gives you to write an excellent personal statement and spend time choosing the right courses and right universities for your future. Okay, hopefully you all are now feeling inspired, motivated, and confident to go away and start this process. However, if not, okay, please contact any member of the sixth form team, myself, Mr. Clark, Ms. Murray, and we'll be more than happy to give you any further help. Finally, please keep an eye on your email, because I will be sending you through this PowerPoint and some resources to help you with the process. Thanks for listening.